You're here because you are the best of the best. High energy, positivity, optimism. Let's go. All right, we're back to the Cars Shake It Up. Do you ever feel in your life like, hey, I just too much of the routine, I need to shake it up a little bit? So we're gonna explore that today. But with that said, another amazing song from these guys. This one came out in 1981, all the way back. Was one of those songs that exploded. MTV was just coming on the scene. Helped the Cars explode MTV, but also helped MTV explode. But beyond the catchy beat, I've always thought there was a simple message behind this. You know, we get into our routines, sometimes the ruts. How do we need to shake it up? You know, and we're going to talk about some cool stuff. Hey, maybe going to restaurants, going out to dinner, maybe some vacations like we talked about in that Zac Brown song. But because that message is simple, shake it up. Today, we're going to explore that a little bit further. So with that said, let's jump into the Cars Shake It Up, baby. Shake it up. Always talk about cruising the strip.
Dance all night, play all day. Don't let nothing get in the way. Dance all night, keep the beat. Don't you worry about doing that beat. Shake it up.
Okay, I gotta pause it for a second. I rewatched this morning. I'm like, it's been a few minutes since I've seen this video, but let's go back to the 80s. This reminds me of the Wendy's commercial. Where's the beef? With this grandma sitting in the back of the car. And how cool does Rick Ocasek look? He's all dressed up in this stylish old car cruising the strip. So let's keep going.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Dance all night, get real loose. You don't need no bad excuse. Dance all night with anyone. Don't let nobody pick your phone. Shake it up. Shake it up.
How can you not want to dance?
Shake it up. Shake it up. Dance all night. Go, go, go. Dance all night. Get real low. Go all night. Get real low. Shake it up. All you got. Dance. Dance.
Okay, I want to pause it there right in the middle of that solo, but just want to talk about just some basic stuff. You know, maybe just shaking up your basic evenings. You know, sometimes we get in such a routine. It's like, what are we gonna make for dinner? Oh, it's Taco Tuesday. Let's do Taco Tuesday, and Taco Tuesday turns into every Taco Tuesday. My wife and I had a really cool experience. It's been about 2 or 3 years ago where a new little place opened up over in Mayport, Florida called Bedlam. One real cool thing is they had Prosecco on tap. How cool is that? But they were also advertising that they were doing live music on Fridays at 6. That's amazing. You know, I know a lot of these clubs around town, some of the bands don't even start till 10, and our joke is, damn, 10 o'clock, it's freaking already midnight for us. But anyway, so we go to this Bedlam place, we grab our Prosecco, we're sitting there, the sun's still out, beautiful evening. This band gets on stage, Bedlam, never heard of them before. These three guys from Cuba, young, sharp-looking gentlemen, they get up and they just start playing hit after hit, mashup hits. I remember they ran through some Bob Marley songs, 1, 2, 3, 4, all within 4 or 5 minutes. I'm like, holy mother God, these guys are freaking amazing. Bar wasn't even that packed, so we got, weirdly, I'm not a guy that likes to get up and dance. I got up and took the dance floor a little bit with my wife, but had such an amazing time. We got these guys' numbers, hooked up on social media. We've actually had them come out and play at our place once or twice for some mixers for some Halloween. So, but anyway, that was just one example of something that we did. What have you guys done just to mix up your morning or your evening, night routine? So let's keep going.
it up. Shake it up.
All right, one more quick thing, make this one short. So the other day, I still mow my yard. I like to get my 10,000 steps in each day, and that one day that I mow the grass, I get like an extra 4,000 or 5,000. So just something super random, super crazy. Mowing the yard, I'm looking at the tracks in the yard. I'm like, God, I do the same pattern, cutting my grass, week in, week out. So I just actually said, hey, I'm just gonna mix it up. Instead of going diagonal this way, I went diagonal that way. Listened to some music while I was doing it. I'm like, I got done. I'm like, how freaking cool is that? Something as simple as mowing the yard. So let's keep going.
Shake it up. Well, it's all night. Go, go, go. Get so nice. Get real low. It's all night. Get real high. Shake it up. All you got. Shake it up. Make a scene. Let them know. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up.
Okay, whatever the quick thought. Mad respect to Rick Ocasek. Back then he was mixing up. I'm sure he started becoming a rock star, dating all these cool ladies and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, damn, what a freaking rock star. He ended up marrying, I think she was a Victoria's Secret model, Paulina Porizkova. I'm probably saying that wrong, but what a badass. I think they had an amazing long-term marriage, relationship, probably some kids, but what a rock star. He knew how to shake it up. Let's keep going.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, baby. Shake it up, 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 baby. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. 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 Shake it up.
I just love this. Total classic 80s. We were talking about this MTV. This was probably what helped propel them all the way to their amazing success that they had down the road. So anyway, Cars Shake It Up reminds me, we talked the other day, if you haven't listened to it, the Zac Brown Band Island song. Like this, a little bit different vibe, more island, more reggae-ish, but I want to talk about shaking up, going on vacation. We all have a couple weeks off the year that we want to go do stuff, and on that Zac Brown, we're like, hey, do we want to go on to the Caribbean? Do we want to go to Europe? Do we want to fly there? Do we want to take a cruise? Because hell, we've done vacations to our we got a place that we always go to in South Alabama that's right there on the Redneck Riviera, but we absolutely love it. But we had gotten in such a routine going there, even on vacation. Same restaurants, same stuff we do all the time. We go to Floribama, love it. Pirates Cove, if you ever get out there, Pirates Cove. But with that said, we explored out there, and weirdly, there are wineries in South Alabama near Fairhope, and we explored that, had an amazing time, met the owners. The guy was actually in the oil business in Alabama and got into Texas. Kind of a weird, crazy story there. But with that said, how do your vacations go? Do you ever feel like you get in that rut, maybe with your kids, you're doing the same stuff over and over again? So even if you go to the same place, find something new to do, find something to pivot on to add some excitement into life. So where else would you go on vacation? We talked about doing these cruises. We're blessed here in Florida. Port Canaveral's 2-hour drive. We now have cruises up here in Northeast Florida. Whether it's the college carnival ship or maybe MSC, the newer ships or some of that stuff, but nothing better than hopping on a boat, switching it up. Maybe hell, you're not even scheduling anything, dude. You're getting a beverage, go sit by the pool, go to the island, go shop around. Maybe like, for example, in the Bahamas, you go to the straw market, just dick around for something completely different, but just completely mixing it up. So you guys are the absolute best of the best. So go out there, shake it up, and appreciate you guys. You're the best of the best. Have a great day. Cheers.